Chargers.
The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
His first carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Huntley.
And there's Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Michel. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Huntley to throw.
This is White on the screen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Patriots.
On 1st and 10.
Huntley.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Melvin Ingram able to record his 5th sack of the season. You know, last week it was unbelievable how many times they were in the backfield. They had 7 sacks. Whatever they had for pregame meal last week, maybe they had it again.
I think they're going to continue to repeat it if they keep this up. But remember, we were at their facility, and we walked past the defensive meeting room, and what did it say over the door? Rush the passer. It's a philosophy. It's a statement. That's who they want to be, and they've been very successful with it.
Yeah, an opening drive sack. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. On the return, it's King. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
At their own 27-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 27. First carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's got room. And past the 40. Before he's out of bounds. And they want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. some room to run now. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They run. Chubb. All the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First and goal from just inside the 5.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
At the 6-yard line.
A give. This is Chubb. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That time trying to find Gerald Everett. That'll bring up second down. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it brings up
an extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. He may try and run for this. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Patriots nothing.
Following the penalty, Michel. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's Huntley.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
pounded in here with Michel. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
On the carry.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd.
Michel going to try again. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score.
Touchdown, New England.
Sony Michel, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
The kick.
And he'll bang that one through.
That ties the game at 7. Joey Sly set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of. But so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Now Chubb on 1st down, able to work his way forward for about 5.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Herbert dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 40. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out.
Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, LA. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Chargers have taken the lead.
Michael Badgley.
To me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They begin with Michel on the ground, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Rolling to his right. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
39-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. Off play action, Huntley. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
New England.
To throw, Huntley. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for 28 yards.
The 7-yard line.
The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Gerald Everett with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. His CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Has it knocked free. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Herbert now. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He's got a man complete. Down Beckham Jr. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Now Beckham as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Chargers 21. Patriots.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
Loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. So the Chargers will start the 2nd half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. 31 yards there and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
44-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
The tackle made.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
Third and long, it's Herbert. Incomplete, nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Sets up 4th
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Now Austin. They'll score at a 36-yard punt, and the Patriots take over.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 23-yard line.
Again, it's Michelle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first down carry, it's Michelle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun. Huntley. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. Throwing on first down. Huntley. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Ugena and Wosu got the sack there.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
They get 5 yards on the run there. Still left staring at a 3rd and about 14. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Huntley. He hits White, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 32-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. On first down, Huntley. And he takes a shot on the release. he says this will be incomplete. Cooper was the target there, but it's going to be second down.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away, and that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. They'll turn to Michel as they go back to the ground. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. A gain of 6 there on first. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On second down, Michel. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
He was taken down.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
3rd down.
New England on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, with him trailing here in the second half, maybe his legs can try to give this offense a spark.
And that's the benefit of having a young quarterback, right? Having a rookie, a guy who will say, hold on a second, I have a little bit of fearlessness to my game. It isn't working as well the other way.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. David Johnson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now Chubb. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Handoff comes to Chubb. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
He was tackled.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, intensity, usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the 1st. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. signee, the former Falcon, Devontae Freeman. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
7-yard line.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 39.
He's brought down at the
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run it again with Chubb, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Second and 11 now. A run for Nick Chubb. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. A give. This is Chubb. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
The Charger field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, Maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. He knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still